Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great Saturday. The weather is partly sunny here in Chicago and a little breezy. We've already planted the San Marzano and the sweet pepper plant, and we're going to plant some herbs. So when we do that, we'll get back to you. Give us just a moment. Oh, here's Dami. Say hello to everybody.
Hello, guys.
Go Hawks. Chicago Hawks. Woohoo! Now he's got his gardening gloves on. He's going to take the dirt, pour it in the window box here, or whatever, wherever we're going to put it. Yeah, put it this way, might be easier. Go ahead.
Pouring in the
Pour it in, dude.
bombs.
Bombs away.
Yay. Like for all of it.
Pour it, most of it.
That's enough. Should it be?
A little more. That big clump at the top. I think that's good. Hold on now, let's smooth it out a little bit. No, don't push it down, just smooth it. Yeah, like that.
Do you see my hand right now?
I think just a touch more maybe. Touch more with that. Got it? Hold it steady. Steady, Freddy. A little more. Go ahead. Don't be afraid. That's good. Perfect. Now let's do that. Spread it out. Now make a couple holes. So we're going to plant the basil and the rosemary. Make them bigger so they'll fit this bottom part. Basil's a little, ooh, it's looking a little wilty, but we'll get there. And here's our rosemary. So why did you hold this? Show the planter. Can you see the planter?
Yep, I can see the pointer. Can you guys?
So I think we'll start with, we'll do the rosemary. We just got this one. We got the basil last week and it's a little wilted, I think. So we'll take that. Break up some of the roots here.
Breaking up.
Breaking up the roots. We'll put a little hole here. That's a little, we don't need all that. And we're going to plant those. And that looks lovely and it smells so good. This is so good on chicken.
Yes, it is.
And it's just,
I never tasted it before.
and I'm going to plant the basil in here.
I'm showing them what it looks like.
That's fine. You can show them. That's why.
Okay.
That's why we're doing this.
Okay, guys, does this look pretty? Tell us.
Whoops! Oh, it's falling apart. It's falling apart.
Tell us.
I'm making a mess, but
Is
that's
this
okay.
pretty? Is this pretty or not?
And we're going to put the basil in here and hope it stands up. Then we're going to water them, give them a good drink. We need to give them a good drink, especially the basil, because it's a little wilted. I have some more soil over here. I hope that along the lines of what I talked about the other day, getting out and doing something fun and different, even if you're getting out and doing some gardening on your front porch. I'm doing some container gardening because getting into our garden is a little difficult for me. It's in the back of the yard, and well, container gardening is just a little easier for me physically. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to give them a drink and put them up on the railing and keep our fingers crossed that they bloom and grow and flourish. So you want to get some water?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, you're going to have to stand up for that. I think they look pretty nice. I remember my mother-in-law in Italy had a huge pot. Give them a drink right at the root. Keep going. Good job. Don't pour too much. Just pour out. Here, wait a minute. I know you are. That's all right. It'll dry. It pours out the side if you go too fast. A little bit more over here, sweetie. Good job. Okay, now you can set it down. She had a pot on her balcony that was as big as that one, and it was like a bush. It wasn't just a tiny little, nothing like this one. It was absolutely gigantic and beautiful and aromatic, and she used it for almost every meal, well, except breakfast maybe. But, so there's our beautiful rosemary and our basil, and we're going to plant chives and the parsley we've been growing from seed in our other pot. We'll be right back. We are back for a final little planting. We have chives, and this is the parsley we grew from seed. Do you want to point it out, Dom?
Yep.
Point to it there.
Parsley?
Yeah, that's parsley. Now those are a little delicate, but you see it's that curly parsley.
There.
So just starting to get those little leaves. We're going to plant them in the planter, and we're going to hope for the best. Would you like to hold this down here, showing the planter? So now,
So cool rocks.
it's called perlite. It's like a plant. Oh, making more mess, aren't I?
Yep.
But that's the fun of gardening. You can make a mess and get dirty, and it doesn't matter.
Oh, sorry, it wasn't. I was.
So these are beautiful chives.
Can I smell it?
It really doesn't smell like much until you cut it.
I can smell it.
Oh boy.
It kind of smells like onions.
It does. It's kind of like that. You cut it and put on baked potatoes and all kinds of things. All right, let's get a little more of this dirt off. Tuck the roots down in there. Mimi.
Yeah.
All right. I
Chives.
think that's in there good.
Chives.
Now
These are like pretty.
we're going to have to put these parsley guys down in these little holes
Making some holes.
and put this.
No, it doesn't look like the correct.
Now, I'm going to let these grow a little more before I thin it out. Let them get a nice foothold in the dirt. And then we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to this parsley. Of all the seeds that we grew, these are really the only ones that grew well. Right, Dom?
Yeah.
All the other ones really never took well. We tried oregano and thyme, and we just got little tiny sprigs, and then they died off. So we're hoping that the parsley will do better. Do you want to get a close-up on the parsley? See this little leaf? How it's got that little fringed edge? That's the curly Italian parsley. So
Grandma?
So yeah, do you want to go show over there? That the one in the end here, I think, is the thyme. Watch your leg. That one little tiny one. No, that's this one on the corner here.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that one. That's the thyme.
That.
And that's all it did. It didn't do any better than that. So you can come back over here, and we're going to give this a drink of water. I'm going to have you give it a drink. Okay.
Because
Careful on these.
I'm not really a good drinker
That's
for
all right.
plants
You're
because
fine.
I'm horrible.
You're fine. So grab.
I'm just taking these off.
I'll get your gloves.
Here we go.
So again, along the theme of get out there and do something, this is something that not only we will use, that we will enjoy in this later in the summer, and hopefully the herbs will continue to grow. I think it'd better if you go on the end here. Go on the end here and pour it. Yeah, stand up there. So pour right over here. I don't want you to pour directly on it. Perfect. Give it a nice drink. Pour over here. Over here, give it a nice drink. Perfect. And over here, give it a nice drink. Great. Put some more dirt there to hold it up. And that's it. That's what we're doing today. Planting some beautiful herbs, some lovely sweet peppers, and San Marzano tomatoes. I hope whatever you're doing, you are having a good day, enjoying your sunshine, enjoying the outdoors, or maybe going for a walk or going to the movies or going shopping. I know the farmers markets have opened up around the country. So have a great day. Have a fun day. Have a blessed day. From all of us here, remember, the measure of your worth is not determined by your dress size. Until next time, everybody, bye-bye. One thing I forgot to show you after I concluded was our sage plant. I planted that in a separate planter. Actually, this is an orchid planter, but it's about the third orchid that I killed. So I will leave the orchid planting to my son, who is kind of like an expert in that area, and I will stick to growing plants and vegetables of other varieties. Again, have a super day, everybody. Bye-bye now.